3 habits to make you a stronger man. There are 3 habits so simple in appearance, yet so brutal in practice, that divide the ordinary man from the unbreakable one. They are not taught in schools. They are not praised in public, but they are lived by the few who walk into storms and do not flinch. Let's speak plainly. Habit 1. Hold the line of your mind. Every man wakes up with a battle already raging. 1,000 emotions crawl out of the dark: anger, envy, desire, fear. They do not knock. They invade, they take your peace. They steal your discipline. They whisper lies that feel like truth. And most men obey. They let emotions drive the chariot of their soul, only to crash it again and again into walls they never saw coming. But not us. We rise and watch our mind like a fortress watches the gates. We do not act when we are boiling. We do not speak when we are burning. We wait, we breathe. We observe. That is our strength. Not in loud reactions, but in the cold discipline to remain unmoved. Epictetus, the chained philosopher, once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Freedom is not doing what you feel. Freedom is having the strength not to. Every time you resist the pull of your emotions, you harden yourself like steel in flame. You become untouchable, not because you feel nothing, but because you bow to nothing inside you. We are not slaves to anger. We are not puppets of desire. We are the wall that holds the line. Habit 2. Voluntarily walk into discomfort. Comfort is a silent poison. It weakens the body, softens the will, and blinds the eyes. The world teaches us to avoid pain, avoid conflict, avoid pressure. But the truth is brutal. No man becomes strong by avoiding what makes him stronger. Seneca, who once stood at the side of emperors, wrote, "It is in times of security that the soul should prepare itself for difficulty, so we choose discomfort every single day. We rise before the sun, not because we must, but because we can. We push our limits not to prove something to others, but to prove we are still alive. We deny our temptations not because they aren't sweet, but because we know what they cost. There is no strength without suffering. There is no power without pain. Only the weak seek ease, only the brave seek resistance. And when the storm comes, because it will, we are ready because we lived in fire while others slept in softness." Habit 3. Embrace voluntary solitude. There is a kind of noise that no ears can hear. It seeps into the soul through distractions, shallow talk, and empty praise. Most men run from silence. They surround themselves with constant chatter, digital applause, and the illusion of connection, because they are terrified of meeting the one man they've been avoiding all along themselves. But we walk the other way. We retreat not to escape the world, but to confront what the world hides. We sit alone in the stillness, in the quiet, without a mask, without escape, because true strength is not built in crowds. It is carved in solitude, when no one is watching, when no one is clapping, when no one is there to validate your existence. That's when the real war begins. Musonius Rufus, teacher of warriors, taught, if you accomplish something good with hard work, the labor passes quickly, but the good endures, and solitude is hard work. It exposes your weaknesses. It makes you wrestle with your truth. But that's exactly why we need it. We use it to sharpen our reason, to hear the voice within that gets drowned by the world, to clean the mirror of our mind, so we can see clearly what we are and what we must become. While others chase distraction, we chase depth. We don't fear being alone. We honor it because solitude is not the absence of strength. It is where strength is born. So we rise early. We remain calm when the world screams. We train ourselves in hardship. We practice silence where others beg for attention, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Because if we don't fight for our own soul, who will let the others chase comfort? We chase control, let them seek pleasure. We seek power over ourselves. And in that power, we become what they fear and what they secretly long to be: unshakable. Disciplined, untouchable, stronger.